Please welcome Kimble Lewis, CEO, Kimble Lewis and Company, and Senior Lecturer at the American College of Financial Services.
We talk about personal brand leadership, which is an important topic. It addresses and it impacts your career. It impacts your name. So in terms of career, the value of really focusing on your brand, you want to focus on building personal brand leadership. And in marketing and branding, there's really 4 dimensions to that, which I learned many years ago, early in my career. When you look at a brand, there's really 4 components to it. One is awareness. Second is a set of associations when you relate to this brand. The third would be a perceived value of the brand, which is important. And then this 4th would be customer loyalty. Now that's when you talk about brands and Nike. We talk about Nike. We talk about ELC. We're talking about, So what's the awareness? What's the set of associations? What's the perceived quality? And then what's the strategy around building customer loyalty? Now, how do we apply that to ourselves? Awareness is equivalent to your visibility. So at work, you want to look at how visible am I in my current role in terms of the work that I'm doing, the quality of the work I'm doing, the magnitude of the work I'm doing. How visible am I? Am I someone who no one knows about because I'm just an average performer and choose not to be involved in anything? That's going to be tough to build a personal brand leadership. You want to look at your visibility. So awareness equates to personal visibility. Second, when it comes down to building a brand, is a set of associations. So related to a personal brand, it relates to your image. When they say Kimble Lewis, you Google Kimble Lewis, you'll see an image of Kimble Lewis. When you see or hear about Kimble, what do you think? What do you think? So you want to try to really navigate that and drive that message. The question is, what do people think about when they hear your name at work or outside of work? That's related to a set of associations. Then you think of perceived quality of a brand. That relates to, as a leader, what your perceived value is to the team, to the business, to the community, to the organization. What is your perceived value? Everyone has a value that they offer. You get paid a salary because of the value you bring into the organization. You want to make sure that your value is high and strong. Every day you have to fight tirelessly to be taken serious, number one, in this environment where there's an assault on diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is crazy in my view. Although there's an assault on having a diverse set of professionals, you can control the narrative. Meaning you could build your experience, you could build on your expertise, and you could build on your perspectives to really help drive your perceived value to an organization. Once you build those experiences and that perspective and that expertise, where once you may have been undesirable for a promotion, once you were undesirable to get on that board, to be on that board of director, once you were undesirable because of just who you are, once you build that expertise and that experience and that perspective, you're no longer undesirable. Now you're undeniable. And then last, when you think of a brand, customer loyalty, some companies call it fans, which I like. Net Promoter Score. Really, when it comes down to individuals, you got to think about how to build your brand when it comes down to your performance. Are you doing the best in your role? Are you number one? Are you driving enterprise value? Are you driving team value? You really want to focus on your performance in your current role and earn the right to ask for promotions. Earn the right to speak to other leaders to say, look, this is what I've done. This is the enterprise value I've brought to the team and the organization. I see myself going here. Love for your support. You could control that. Tapping of the shoulders, I've never been tapped. Unfortunately, I would love to be tapped, but but I've focused on being the best at what I do, and I've earned the right to go to where I've gone and continue to thrive. When it comes down to customer loyalty, the brand, you want to equate that to your performance and how you're doing, and then that's how you really build your personal brand leadership.